Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here. And it is return to work day 4, the last day of my work week. And I am still standing. Dude, you're doing way too fast for residential area. So last night, day 3, I had the bath to do and everything. Wasn't too bad. My lungs sure weren't too happy about it. By the end of the shift, I was having some difficulties breathing properly, and that stupid dry cough I cannot get rid of. A representative from Magnum Nutrition, whatever the heck it is. Anyhow, to help out frontline workers, one of the representatives was basically giving away their supplement bottles. And one of the ladies who works at the house I work at, she talked to the guy and he's like, "Oh, you do this stuff, you're frontline workers too? Here, hands her 4 bottles, go for it." It's, after you work, you take it to rebuild muscles after you work out, or put it in your water bottle while you're working out. It boosts the immune system, gives you extra vitamins and all that kind of stuff, and it help keep your immune system going. They help keep you healthy, so you can keep doing the essential jobs, which I thought was actually pretty cool. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. This video log is not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I just figured I'd, say, hey, they're pretty cool. There's little things like that people are realizing, people who are the frontline workers who have the essential jobs, they're showing their support. And it's, as someone who is a frontline worker but not in the limelight, like in the front line like everybody thinks, it's greatly appreciated to get that to receive that respect and admiration. It really is. I mean, I work in a home with 4 clients, and basically, community-wise, nobody really sees us, nobody really thinks about us in any way, shape, or form. But if me and my co-workers don't go to work, our clients die. We're the ones who feed them, bathe them. The one client's on a ventilator when he sleeps because he's got sleep apnea. So if he's not hooked to the vent, which he is not capable of doing, he'll die. Now, there are other people doing other jobs, other places that are just as important, if not more important than what I'm doing and where I'm doing it. I understand that, and my hat's off to them. So I know what I do, and it's what I do. I don't think a whole lot of it because it's what I do. It's my career. Just imagine if you go to the ER, you're sick, you're dying, and the nurses just aren't there. Forget the doctors. The doctors don't get me wrong, doctors are important, but the nurses and the care staff do 99% of the work. The doctors come in, see what's going on, they diagnose, they give the nurses the instructions, the nurses do everything. The care staff do everything. The doctors are basically walking diagnostic tools, unless they're, performing surgery and stuff like that. But for the most part, they come in for 5 minutes because they don't have one patient. They've got 100 patients, and they got to go to the next one and try and make sure that they, save that life, and so on and so on. So doctors got their job where they got to go, and they are definitely hardcore important. The people who do the actual hands-on care are hardcore important. The people who clean up after the people who do the hands-on care are hardcore important. I mean, there are people out there who are mopping floors, cleaning things up, and they're just as important as everybody else. So it's nice to see that they're getting that respect and appreciation. So, yeah, it's actually really, really cool. A lot of people who are doing jobs, most of the time, the world doesn't think much of them. But now in this situation, people are starting to realize just how important they are. It's quite a change. What bothers me is I heard on the news that they're thinking that everything's all screwed up because of the virus, obviously. But they're figuring it may be another 6 to 18 months of this. I mentioned it to the one client, and yeah, I think he almost pooped his pants. Like, no! 6 months of this? Maybe 18 before there's a vaccine and everybody's safe to go out and go back. The world's safe to go back to normal. Wow. And it's also surprising how many people are becoming crash course preppers. Yeah. Anyhow, I got to cruise into Timmy's through the drive-thru. I got to get dinner so I can feed myself so I can do my job. And my hats off to the people working in the Timmy's. Get up and go to work every day to make the food that I could eat so I can go to work and do my job. They're doing their part, keeping me going. And they're putting themselves at risk every time they reach out the drive-thru window. Every time they go to work, because one of their co-workers could be infected and not know it. So yeah, something to think about. That's it. That's all. Take it easy. Have a good one. Catch you later. Stay healthy.